about this amazing company that we are launching in July. And you definitely want to listen, ask questions, and I promise you, you're going to thank me later because we are about to revolutionize the industry again. I love the membership companies that came to the market because they changed so many things. They changed the auto ships, the price gouging, starter packs, founders packs, and that was incredible. And we're about to change it again in a lot of different ways. So this is gonna be the first company of its kind, and you definitely want to be a part of it, or at least you want to learn about it, ask questions, and then make your decision. So first, let's start out by saying pre-launches. We're not going to pre-launch. There's not going to be a pre-launch because a pre-launch is basically the pre-fail. It's the hype, it's the exaggeration, it's bringing all these people in with the link, but they're not paying yet, and you can join for free, and then 50,000 people join, and then 10% actually pay for it, and they have such an explosive pre-launch, but the crash is even more explosive. So we don't want to do that. We want to learn from other people's mistakes and do things the right way and operate more like a corporation than an MLM company so that you're operating in a more responsible and serious way, and people really like that. So no pre-launch, that's number one. Number two is going to be the fact that this is the first company where you're going to see multiple companies inside of one company, which is really cool. Just picture your favorite companies. Just think about like your favorite travel company and maybe your favorite discount app company and your favorite skincare, your favorite health and wellness company, travel company, whatever it may be. Now picture all these companies combined under one umbrella, and you just pay one membership, $10 a month, and you get the benefit of being a part of all these different companies. How cool is this? So that's part of it. So with that in mind, value, I always say, if you have a legit company, something that can have longevity, you need to have value. And you always have to ask yourself, is this a company? Is this a service? Is this a product that I would be a part of if I didn't have a compensation plan attached to it? And excuse me, because I have a little bit of a cold today. So just think about that. Would I be a part of this company if there was no comp plan attached to it? If the answer is yes, you have value, and you have to have value. The biggest issue that I see in the network marketing industry over the past several years is the fact that the money became number one. It's always the money, 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 money. Look how much money you can make. Look at the 50 different ways that we pay, and look at the money. And when you do things for them, you're not going to do well. So if the reason is the money, it is not going to work for you. And that's why we see so many companies pre-launching, launching, and crashing super fast, because it's all about the money. Every industry is that way. If you join and the reason is the money, you're going to fail. Money should be a consequence of the service, the value, the culture that you provide. If you have that, then the money is going to come. And money is super important, but it can't be the reason. You got to have something else in place. I'm sorry that I have this cold today, so just hang in there with me. So just think about that. And on the top of the value, you have, hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So if on the top of the value, you have the right culture, everybody wants to belong to something that's bigger than themselves. Everybody wants to participate in a movement. You got to have a mission in mind. And if you have that, so if you offer the right culture and you have value in the product and service that you're offering, the money will come and the money will have longevity. So if you have those two things in place, it will equal longevity for your money. Now you have a legacy company in place, and that's what we're doing here. So as far as the culture goes, you guys, it is all about appreciating the field, because without the field, there's no company. And I think companies throughout the years also stopped appreciating the field as much as they should. They don't realize that we are everything to them. Without us, they have nothing. So they are no longer humble enough to understand that. And that's what this is all about. It's about having honesty, transparency, and having generosity towards the field, appreciation, gratitude, and fun, because we also have taken the fun out of network marketing. You know, when I first joined the industry, that's why I joined. And I have made some amazing friendships. And I feel like we need to bring that back. We need to belong to something that becomes our extended family. We can't wait to go on the next trip to give people a hug, to hang out, to see how they're doing, because they are family to you. And that's what I want to be a part of, something like that, a movement, a mission. And that's what we're doing here. So we're gonna give you tremendous value. We're also gonna give you the culture, the right culture, and that equals the money. But we don't need to come to people with a compensation plan and trying to show the 50 ways that we pay, because that should be the consequence, as I said. And when you operate from generosity, if that's your culture, it means that you're gonna have something that is generous when it comes to the compensation plan.